They're doing something to it.
I just can't imagine what could possibly be in there.
Maybe an endangered animal.
Maybe.
Are you ready for this? A demonstration of my respect for you making this $100 ramen.
Our cross-country Japan by food journey kicks off in the nation's capital, Tokyo. In this city, ramen is life.
It is one of those foods you can find on almost every street corner.
Tokyo has over 10,000 ramen shops, and it could take a lifetime to taste them all. Today we're sampling 3 vastly different styles of ramen at 3 different price points.
If you're looking for the cheapest or like most affordable ramen in Tokyo, where would you go?
Ooh.
Concluding with the most luxurious ramen noodles you will find in Japan, coming in at over $100 per bowl. So get ready to see the only type of nudes you should leak on social media. This is ramen in Tokyo. Joining me on this journey, Shizuka Anderson. Born in Canada, but living in Japan for the last 10 years. I'm determined to show her a side of Japan she has never seen before.
Oh, what the fuck? Welcome to the Best Ever Food Review Show, the show where we eat 3 different foods at 3 different price points. And at the end, we tell you which one is a good value for the amount of money that we paid for that food.
So it's kind of like the show Worth It.
Worth it.
You know, like BuzzFeed.
Oh, I've never heard of that. It's my own idea. It's a little segment I like to call, hey, for that much money, I'd eat that. Can you think of something shorter?
Bang for your buck.
Get ready to see which steamy bowl blows our socks off, and which is truly the best
Bang for your buck.
Completely unrelated to BuzzFeed's Worth It.
What does ramen mean to Japan?
Ooh, it's definitely like a staple food in Japan. It is one of those foods you can find on almost every street corner.
Ramen is the divine harmony sung by 3 angels. The first, her name is broth, the foundation of any good bowl, literally and figuratively heartwarming, creating an intimate moment you may not have been ready to have in public.
Ooh.
Next, the noodles, giving the bowl its personality. Long, short, thick, thin, but always with a yellow hue and chewy texture. Finally, the toppings. Like crowning a king, the ramen bears all at its surface, openly revealing what it has to offer. With these 3 elements, prices can still range from a couple of bucks to hundreds of dollars.
We've got a huge day in front of us. We have a lot of carbs to eat. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it. We have come to our first noodly location behind us right now, 7-Eleven. Completely different from 7-Elevens in the USA because here it has nothing to do with gasoline.
The one thing you can't get here.
Here you'll find everything you need in one place. Classic cup noodles with countless flavors, microwavable noodles in a bowl, or fiery noodles in case you're wanting to ravage your bowels. But something even more special has caught my eye.
We have just snuck into a 7-Eleven. We have no permission and this is illegal. Oh, okay, we just gotta look.
Just
That's
act natural.
casual.
I'm just...
So right here, they have something I've never seen before. It's kind of frozen noodles.
That's right. This is your most standard Japanese style ramen. It is a soy sauce based ramen with lots of topping. It's only 185 yen.
Whoa, that's like $1.85. Okay, we're gonna make this. Actually, we're gonna ask them to make this for us because the microwaves are all behind the counter. I did not get kicked out of a 7-Eleven, did you?
I didn't. I walked out.
Yeah. Right now, our ramen noodles are soaking up this hot broth. What I do love is that even though it's frozen, even though it's from a 7-Eleven, they got a slice of chashu pork, and I'm gonna just get like the best bite of this whole meal right here. Let's go for it.
That's pretty good. There are actually a number of good qualities to this. One is the quality of the noodles. I would say it's a really good dough. It tastes like a freshly rolled noodle.
Point 2.
Point 2. The soup is also quite good. Let's just take a sip of it properly.
It's not as like rich and fatty as your normal broth, but not bad.
The chashu is kind of hard.
But I still like the flavor of it. I think for $2, plus the experience of being in the 7-Eleven, interacting with the local people, getting kicked out, people threatening to call the police on you, all of that combined into one experience for absolutely a big bang for your buck.
Yeah, almost
Yeah.
a priceless experience, really.
Priceless. Yeah, we can't even put a price on this.
No.
We've come to our second location, an actual ramen shop. This is the menu right here. You just walk up here, put your money in, and you get a ticket like you're going on a roller coaster. Except the only roller coaster we're gonna go on is a roller coaster of flavor for our mouths. You got that?
The ramen game in Tokyo ain't easy. The quality, pricing, restaurant ambiance, it's all gotta be tops if you wanna stick around. And Oriyoshio is earning their keep.
This is a special oreryu, which means my way.
Can I add stuff?
Yes.
These are the add-ons down here.
Ooh, there's cheese gyoza, cheese dumpling. Ooh, this is a crispy fried chicken with, I don't know how to read that.
Oh, what is this?
It says basil ramen, but in Japanese it's called genovese, which is a pasta basil sauce.
Should we get two?
Let's do it.
Basil ramen, or Genovese ramen, perhaps named after the Genovese crime family of New York, is a little touch of Italy, bringing ramen to the next level as long as you aren't a snitch. They stir-fry a mixture of veggies including cabbage, bok choy, onions, carrots, and mushrooms. Add in chicken and pork bone stock, their Genovese sauce, and pepper. Drop in those nudes, then top it with chasu pork, bamboo shoots, spinach, green onions, a soft-boiled egg, and finely minced hot chilies.
This is gorgeous. It's like a work of art. This red part looks like saffron, but it's not saffron.
It is not. It's called ito togarashi, which means red peppers.
Ito tokarashi.
Yeah.
I realize what we
Fine.
should actually do is try some of this broth.
Okay.
Because this is what makes it so special. It's green, it's got basil. Let's try it out. Wow.
That's creamy.
It's not a crazy, intense herbal flavor. It's not a punch to the mouth.
Yeah.
It's a kiss on the lips.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
I was with ramen expert Frank nearly 1 year ago. He had like ramen terminology.
You know, it's a very dramatic pull-up with the noodles.
You've got noodle terminology. He calls
I
it
call
a
it a
pull-up.
pull-up.
He's like, I'll do a deep pull and then an aggressive suck. Yeah. That's a yummy noodle. Noodles are still a bit firm. I like that they're very thin.
I would say it's a lighter tasting meal.
All right, Kai, check out this suck. Get a nice close-up on this. Is there a better word for it?
I don't know. A slurp, maybe?
A slurp. Yeah, I'll stop
Oh,
calling it
there's-
that.
That's good. That was an aggressive slurp.
So this is just under 10 bucks.
Yes.
I'm very curious to see at the next location how they're gonna elevate something from $9 to $10 all the way up to $100.
Maybe like a couple extra meat slices.
Ooh, maybe it'll be rhino horn.
That's pretty exotic.
Yeah.
You can't even get those in Japan.
Well, maybe it's it.
Modern day ramen is versatile. For $8 to $10, you can get squid ink,
Black as night, darker than my heart. This is the lunch of my dream.
this Chinese-inspired mega thick broth.
It's hard to get out. The broth is almost like fighting against you to pull it back down.
Yeah.
They even have soupless ramen.
What? I thought that was illegal. I didn't think you could do that.
Now it's legal.
But how would you elevate Japanese ramen to its highest potential if price was not an issue? The answer lies here.
Do you know anything about this place?
Nothing.
Great. Right now we're at Noodle Stand Tokyo. It is both ethical and ramen.
Yes.
Do you know why it's ethical?
I have no idea. I actually just noticed that.
Noodle Stand Tokyo just opened 2 years ago, and they already have a loyal following. They use only ingredients sourced from Japan, even writing the origin of each ingredient on the menu.
I checked out the menu already. Their most expensive ramen is only around $11. Today they're making $100 ramen. It's not gonna be 10 times the size. They're doing something to it to make it more expensive. What do you hope is on there?
I am hoping for truffles because I love truffles, but they're known to be very expensive.
Oh, I'm hoping for diamonds.
Diamonds! That'd
Do
be
you think
even
that's
better.
possible? Ramen.
ramen master Takeshi Nishimaki. He spent 20 years in the noodle game, and today he's pushing past the limits of typical ramen.
What is your approach for this luxurious $100 ramen?
メインは和牛を使った、はい、
The main idea is to use Japanese locally sourced ingredients and also Japanese wagyu.
That seems like the most logical step. Just upgrade the protein a lot. Is there any ingredient that you would never really find in your typical $10 ramen?
使います。フォアグラあとトリュフ
Today we've decided to throw in a little bit of foie gras
Oh.
to keep it fancy.
Yes.
And also truffles.
You're right.
I called it.
If this is a big hit, people come in here wanting the $100 ramen, will you add it to your menu?
はい
Yes, definitely.
Sir, I'm very excited. Let's do it.
First, the Wagyu steak is seared in oil and garlic, then sprinkled with salt and pepper. He adds a blend of sake and soy sauce, and finally cuts the steak into irresistibly succulent slices. Next up, sukiyaki, thin beef slices, dipped in a mixture of soy sauce, sugar, and seaweed. Now it's time to bring it all together. Our giant bowl, that we're definitely sharing because I can't afford to, is filled with a soy sauce base, oyster sauce, and a dreamy, milky broth. The noodles are delicately placed in the center, stacked with slices of beautiful rare wagyu. Now the sukiyaki, white asparagus, naganegi, half a seasoned egg, a douse of truffle oil on the beef, bonito or dried fish flakes, and finally, as a pure symbol of over-the-top opulence, pure gold flakes.
Here we are. I've never been so excited to eat something as I am right now.
Neither have I. I think this is a collection of all the finest ingredients in Japan.
The best bonito flakes, the best gold.
This is a very special brand of egg called okukujira, which is apparently one of the higher quality eggs in Japan.
It's a good egg. We've got this beautiful wagyu on each side, 2 different cuts. I think we can get just a piece of this because it's 1, it's got gold, 2, it's got truffle sauce, 3, it's wagyu, and that's enough.
Oh my god.
That was outstanding.
Whoa.
That's one of the best bites of my life. Truffle can usually be too much or too little, and that was perfect. The wagyu just melts in your mouth, very tender. It's got some broth still clinging to it, so it's rich, savory.
That was amazing. That was a taste of heaven.
This here is the sirloin.
Have you ever felt so fancy? Eating wagyu beef like covered in gold. God damn.
That is remarkably tender.
It actually melts in your mouth. It's very rich and very fatty.
Take a look, guys. This might be the best bite of ramen that exists anywhere. We've got wagyu, A5, some bonito, some noodles, some broth.
Oh, that is so good. The combination of everything just explodes in your mouth.
That broth has like a deep savoriness to it.
You can get that umami in there.
Yeah, altogether it's incredibly rich. Here they have something I've never seen combined with ramen, kind of a foie gras paste.
Yeah.
They said we can actually just kind of mix it into the broth and then even put a little extra on a bite. So I want to try that. It changes everything. It's just like a more fatty, rich note at the end of the eating cycle. You guys buying this?
I think the eating cycle is a little bit later at the end of the eating cycle.
We came to the nice folks here at Noodle Stand and we asked them, hey, can you make an outstanding, top-of-the-line, luxurious, opulent ramen? And honestly, they delivered hardcore. It looks amazing, it tastes even better, and I couldn't be more satisfied.
I agree. Like, this is meant for one person. We shared it, but I would say good bang for your buck.
Good bang for my buck, that's for sure.
Not my buck.
The day has ended. We are full of noodles. Now, the question I have for you is which one give you the most bang for your buck?
Without a doubt, it would be the $100 ramen.
And you would be fine paying $100 for that.
Ideally, someone else would pay for it for me.
For me, if I had to do it again, I would happily pay $100 to have that insane Wagyu experience on my ramen. Now, am I gonna eat that like every day, every weekend? No. But every once in a while, bring out a friend, share it, $50 each, I'd do that.
Whether you only have a couple bucks or a $100 bill burning a hole in your pocket, you cannot go wrong with ramen in Japan. If you're traveling to Japan, let me recommend booking an experience through bestfood.com, now offering over 250 experiences throughout the country. You can find food tours, cooking classes, tastings, and more. And for each booking made, bestfood.com contributes funds to children in need through their Food for Happiness project. From researching and shooting to editing and mastering, our 10-person best ever food review show team works hard to roll out the highest quality travel food entertainment twice a week. If you like what we do here, please consider supporting our Patreon. Patreon allows fans of the show to contribute a monthly sum and receive a load of extras like early video releases, private Q&As, and beyond.
To learn more about our Patreon, check out the link in the description box down below. And if you can't give or don't even feel like it, that's okay too.